so who's going to be my host tonight? Not the host. Patsy's my host. Okay. So thank you everybody for coming out today to Patsy's Pampered Chef Show. And Patsy, this is a Season's Best Cookbook that I have for you to thank you for being here. Let's see now, everything's just like going out the window. It'll come back. Hopefully Patsy found it very easy to work with me and to get this show together. We are going to do a couple different things tonight. We are going to make a delicious recipe that's only about 240 calories and 2.5 grams of fat. Takes less than 30 minutes to come together and is about $2 or less per serving. And if you're anything like me, that's exactly what I need today. Healthy, fast, and affordable. We are also going to talk about the benefits of hosting a Pampered Chef Show. Anybody here ever hosted a Pampered Chef Show before? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You get a lot of free stuff, right?
A lot of free stuff.
Okay. And then we are also going to talk about the benefits of owning a Pampered Chef business. Now, I know that nobody walked in the door tonight thinking, I want to be a Pampered Chef consultant, but I'm looking for a couple more people to join my team this month, and hopefully I will share some information with you that will inspire you to consider doing what I do.
Okay, wait, can you say that again?
Yes.
We have it on video and recording, so let's let her go.
Okay, so let me tell you about the folder that you all have. This is yours to take home with you tonight. It has my business card on here, so I want you to take your receipt home, keep it in this folder, drop it in your file cabinet under Pampered Chef. You can put all your Pampered Chef receipts in there, even if you go another show. Just drop them in there. Everything is organized, and then you have my contact information, so I can help you with any questions, problems, returns, exchanges, all of that kind of stuff. You have your catalog, and we're going to be looking through this catalog quite a lot tonight. On the front is a sticky note. This is for you to make your wish list or jot down any tips that I share with you that you want to remember for later. So you're going to take this wish list home with you tonight, or the sticky note home with you as well tonight, unless you're writing a love letter and you want me to read it later. I'll take it home with me. So I want to share a little bit, about why I think you might want to join the Pampered Chef. Like I said, most of you probably weren't considering it, but what I found is that like more than 75% of my team already works a full-time job, and when I asked them, why did you decide to do something like this, they said it's because it was so flexible, because it had a low startup cost, and because I saw the potential of earning money right away. It's funny that they said that because Women's Day magazine did a whole article on home-based businesses, direct sales, called Have a Party, Make Money. They did that this spring, and they interviewed 3 different consultants that were in the direct selling industry, and the Pampered Chef was very honored and excited to be a part of that article. And I was actually very excited to represent the Pampered Chef in this article. And if you think that makes me famous, I'll sign your catalog, but most people don't think it does. But anyway, my story's in here. So America is really embracing the fact that direct selling is a way to earn extra money because of that flexibility and stuff. And I'm going to share a little bit more with you later. So I want you to watch what I do and maybe think of some questions that you might want to ask later, and we're going to do a little activity where you have an opportunity to win something for free just for asking me questions. But for now, we are going to get started cooking, making this recipe, and the first thing you're going to talk about is stoneware. Now, how many of you already have stoneware? You love it. Great. What is something you like to do with your stoneware?
I like to cook cookies on my stove.
Okay, great. Anything else? Bacon. Bacon?
Bacon is the best.
Now tell me how you're making your bacon.
On the bar pan, I just layer it flat and put the oven on 400 and go in there for 20 minutes. It's the best bacon ever.
It is. I've tried that once or twice myself. Now, girls and gentlemen, sorry. If you were to look at our stoneware, it is on pages. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. I'm so sorry. So before I went into this, after I did the Women's Day thing, that's when I go into my story and do that whole Y bag thing that I did earlier. All right, so all right, now we are cooking and stuff. Your stoneware is on pages 27 and 29, because remember I told them I was going to use note cards and stuff, so this is my sheet card. And you will see that bar pan that she was talking about. It's one of the pieces that comes in our new consultant kit. You can use it all day long. Some people call it an all-day pan. Also, you will see our newest stone, the Ridge Baker, and they're usually flipping through their catalogs at this point and looking at, the fact that they can do bacon on that in the microwave. Just put that bacon on there, cover it up with some parchment paper, 7 minutes in the microwave, and then your meat's not laying in all of that fat and stuff, and you can use it in the oven as well. We're all about being healthy, and that's one of the reasons why we're going to be doing this recipe, because we want to be healthy. Now, if you are not a fan of stoneware, and I'm not naive to think that every single person in the world loves stoneware, we have a wonderful sheet pan collection, and our metal bakeware is on pages 41 through 43 in the catalog. I find that some of my mature ladies like the metal bakeware because it's a lot lighter and it's not as heavy for them to lift. You are going to get the same amazing results, way better than stuff that you pick up from Target or Walmart or even Bed Bath & Beyond. This is the kind of bakeware that when you walk into a professional kitchen, this is what they are using. It's aluminized steel. You get great release, it cleans up easy, and it evenly distributes the heat throughout that pan. But I'm going to talk to you about my favorite piece of stoneware, the Magic Pot, aka Decovered Baker, any way you want to call it. How many of you already have a Magic Pot and you're using it? Oh my gosh, just so many of you. Nancy, what's one thing that you like to make in your Magic Pot?
I love it because of its quick convenience. I use it in the microwave a lot. My husband is a school bus driver. He might have a extra run after school. He comes in like at 7:30. He's worked hard all day. I'll put like a pound and a quarter pork tenderloin in there, and put one of our rubs on and cover it in the microwave. In my microwave, 7 minutes. And then I put a sauce on it, comes out. And he doesn't really say a whole lot about things that I cook. And the very first time I ever did it, he said, "This is really good."
Yeah.
And I was really, really excited. So.
Now, did you buy your baker outright, or did you host a show to get it?
Actually, I did. I bought it. I bought it half price, hosted.
Okay. And some people decide to just go ahead and get it because it is a piece that's going to pay for itself in just 1 or 2 meals. And I actually have a special on this baker that I'll be telling you about a little bit later. So if you want to get it now, you can, and you can start using it right away, or you can host a show. I know that's why Patsy decided to host a show. She wanted to get this free tonight. Well, let me tell you about some of the things that you can do in there. You can do whole chicken, and I'm talking like a little 1-pound chicken that you pick up under the lights at the grocery store. Those are like $6, $7, $8. It takes 3 of them to feed my family, so now I spent $25 just on chicken. I'm talking a 3-pound chicken that will actually feed your family in about 29 minutes. A 1-pound pork tenderloin takes about 10 minutes too, which is usually what I need for my family. Takes about 18 minutes. You can do something like loaded baked potato chowder in like 24 minutes. Chipotle chili cornbread bake, it's one of my family's favorite recipes. It's chili, baked right on top is the cornbread, all done in the microwave. That takes 20-some odd minutes. You can do fajitas in here in 15 minutes. You can do chicken barbecue, pork barbecue, less than 15 minutes. You can even do desserts like cherry apple crisp, caramel apple bread pudding, brownies, s'mores brownies, and my family's personal favorite, molten chocolate lava cake, and that takes about 10 minutes. This piece is definitely going to help you get dinner on the table every single night in less than 30 minutes. I know you don't want to send your kids to soccer practice and football practice without a good hearty meal, but by the time they get home and do their homework, you're like, we have to hit McDonald's. So this is a way that you can do it. It's in the microwave cooking, and you're still helping them with homework. And this is a cookbook. Do you have this cookbook?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So this is a cookbook that some of us consultants have put together. We don't offer it in our catalog. You can't buy it. It has 170 recipes, but you can get it for free. When you get your Decovered Baker, I'm going to email this to you. Now, you can choose to print it out, but I personally like it in the email form at home because if I have apples that are getting bad, I can just go to that PDF, pull it up, type in apples, and it's going to bring up all my apple recipes. Or if I took out chicken and then I'm staring at it, what am I going to do with the chicken tonight? Type it in, it'll bring up all the chicken recipes. And I usually don't plan ahead with groceries and stuff, so hopefully I have everything on hand that I need. So I pass this around. You guys can look through it. You can tell by the stains which ones are kind of our family favorite recipes. But we're going to get started in this Decovered Baker. Girls, this is like cooking in a crock pot on steroids. It's going to get everything done in one pot, but in microwave time. So the first thing we're going to put in here is some cherry tomatoes. And I have all of my ingredients already measured out in these prep bowls. These are on page 55 in your catalog. Anybody already have the prep bowls? A couple of you. What are some things that you like to use for these four?
Frosting, because I bake cakes, so I can put little different amounts of frosting in different colors and store them.
Yes. They're really, I love that they will actually nest inside each other for storing. They come in 3 different sizes, 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup. They all come with lids. The measurements are etched into the glass, so they're not wearing off like those Pyrex containers. They are like a power tool in your kitchen. They can go from the freezer to the refrigerator, the dishwasher, the microwave, and even into the oven. So you can bake little cupcakes, little souffles. You can poach eggs in these in the microwave. all kinds of fun uses, including science projects. You just put the leftovers in there, screw them to the back of the fridge, let them sit a week, and you've got them mold. So we are going to, these are also great, thinking about the holidays coming up, we're back in school, great teacher gifts. A box of these is, it just went up $21, $22. Anyway, it's like $3 and some change per bowl, so you buy a set of 6 and you've got some great little favors, door prize, I mean, you know, stuff that you can give away. Put some candy in here, whatever. All right, so we are going to put our tomatoes in here, and then we're going to add some garlic. Now, how many of you already have our garlic press and love it? A couple of you. So what's one of the things that you love about the garlic press?
No peeling.
You don't have to peel your garlic first, right? You don't have to get your fingers all stinky and everything. There are so many health benefits to using crushed garlic. If you're using the jarred stuff, you are really missing out. First of all, in the flavor, you're putting a lot of chemicals into your body, and the health benefits aren't always there. Garlic cleans out your arteries. See, I said ovaries one time. It does have health benefits for you as well. All right. It's great for the cardiac system. So pressing your garlic gives you a whole different flavor than slicing your garlic, right? Because pressing releases all of those oils. So if you want those health benefits, maybe you want a little milder flavor, you can slice your garlic. And I love the cannoli, so I'm going to be using that from now on. This is our garlic peeler. You just put a couple cloves inside, roll it back and forth. It takes all the skin off, so you're not sitting there picking at it and everything. And then you just toss it into our garlic slicer, and it gives you perfectly, evenly sliced pieces of garlic. Now, I love my knives, but I can't do with my knife what I can do with this garlic slicer. It's so easy to use. You just drop it in there, turn it. Now, any ideas of what else you could use this garlic slicer for?
Like carrots, or they do hard?
You could do carrots, yeah.
Radishes.
Radishes, almonds, right?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese. Wow, you guys are smart. Usually people only come up with 1 or 2 ideas, and you got them all. Good job. All right, so then I just need this to go into the microwave for 6 minutes. You can do that for me. Thank you so much. And then if you'll be responsible for getting that back out of the microwave for me, I'll give you these silicone oven mitts. Just put them on first and tell me how it feels inside.
Soft.
Softly, comfortable. Yeah. So it doesn't feel like your hand's not going to sweat. It's not going to slip and slide around your hand. It is waterproof. You can throw them into the dishwasher to clean them up. These are new. It's one of our new items, and you will find those on page 43. Now we also do have the all cotton ones. I'm not totally sure 100% what they're made of, but they're on page 17, and we have the oven pads as well. So when that takes that out, you'll need those silicone oven mitts to bring that over. And we're going to get started grilling our chicken now. So I'm going to talk to you about power tools. When I say power tools, what pops into your head?
Drill.
Drill.
A screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver, yeah.
What else? Think about your basement and your garage. Saw, that's right. Right, now I want you to think about all the money that's been invested in those power tools. For me, most recently, the thing that pops into my head is my generator. You know, because we've all experienced a hurricane and an earthquake, and we, in our area, lost power for 5 days. So generators were the big thing. So that generator was purchased 5 years ago, spent $500 on it, and I did not care one bit that it sat in the basement for 5 years with 5 inches of dust growing on top of it, because when it came time to use it, I needed it. It was the right tool for the job. We have power tools in our kitchen. Some of them plug in, some of them don't, but they all empower us to get dinner on the table. The 2 most important power tools that you have in your kitchen are your knives and your cookware. And a lot of us are picking up that frying pan from Target every 6 months. We are not investing in the tools that we use every single day. These tools will pay for themselves inside of a month or 2 months. The more you use something, the less expensive it is. So, pots and pans, your first power tool. A lot of our pots and pans are wobbling around the stove top. The handles get hot. The coating's coming off. We get awful results.
I just want